But my rules, so they follow them almost to the T, but we did add a couple things to follow the state and national tournament for your open divisions and stuff like that. So, and that's your interception, not returns, 3 points, and stuff like that. So I had to go clear that up with the coach.
Gotcha. I know it seemed like there were a couple games here early where that was a point of contention a little bit. I like it because, like you said, it makes the interception all that much more important.
Oh,
pass towards the end zone, gorgeous, going up high, pulls it in,
give it to him.
Touchdown.
Thank you, Mr. Official.
Look at this.
There we go.
And a backflip to celebrate.
And that's what it's about. And it's one thing we talk about with officials. Look, we're not doing that on Friday night. But the guys work all year long, and this is kind of like, let's go out there, have fun, play football, get the ball in the air, highlight catches. And look, if you know how to do a backflip, go for it. But you're not going to see me doing it, brother. And I challenge them. I told the officials that, like, we're begging them to do stuff like that. So
you know what? I'm going to beg to differ with you, Eric. Well, if D1 training gets a hold of you, I'm pretty sure that you'll be doing a backflip in a week or so.
Is that what we're doing?
If that's your goal, they will help you reach it.
I don't know that the Army's going to be happy by going profile because of that. So, yeah.
Looks like they're going to go for 2 here.
All right, trying to put even more space between them. Lofted towards the end zone, knocked away, nearly caught, but he's out of the back of the end zone anyway, and that'll fall incomplete. So 20-12 now. It's still an 8-point game, Jared. That's a big thing there.
Again, one possession. I think you go for the 1 point, you make it a 2-possession game.
Yeah. So what you thinking there? You think?
I think they may have certain plays that they're trying to run, and they want to see what it's going to look like.
Well, coming on the field here, you got the Waco Southern Panthers. Now the Waco Southern Panthers. So that's the big program out of Waco, but the team actually playing is Lake Belton High School.
That's what.
So I think you are talking about that. And my eye is, and if you'll look down here at this wide receiver that just threw the ball into the center, number 1.
Yeah.
SG.
All right, that is Micah Hudson. Micah Hudson, number 1, is his jersey number. He is the number 3 wide receiver in the state of Texas for the class of 2024.
There we go.
So, now you want to compare somebody in that class, Lorena's own Jaden Porter, also in that class. So, who's up there on the top? So, now Mr. Hudson has offers. He just recently got an offer from Notre Dame last month. He's got offers from Texas A&M. You name it.
There's a break up there on the near sideline.
You name it, the kid's got an offer. Again, he's just a sophomore. Played in the league last year. They played in the JV division last year. Not only did they play JV and win it, they also played against varsity teams, and they put on a show there too. So a lot of talent right there with that number 1, and he's a heck of a kid too.
Well,
heck of a young man.
And the guy, the 2 quarterbacks, Jay, obviously the first pass of the game throws it 45 yards for a touchdown. Then Oliveira comes in, and that guy looks like he's got D1 talent at his arm as well. Looks to me like he's about 6'5". I don't know. Big kid.
Yeah, so number 9 back there, he played quarterback majority of the time, gets most of the reps last year. I would imagine, look at this. You got to make it. Anyway, so that kid got player of the game last year, player of the week for me last year. That quarterback, number 9, real good young man. Great attitude. I went up as soon as I saw him today. I went up and gave him a pinch right in the gut, and he started laughing. So, good. There's a bunch of good kids out there. So, and on defense.
Did we get a turnover there?
Yeah, just on downs.
Okay.
That was 3rd down, and they just didn't.
Trying to pull up some info on Micah Hudson here.
Yeah, please do. If I put your eyes on an individual back there on the Lake Belton's defense, if you look at the guy right in the middle, number 5 with the, I don't know if he's got his shirt over his helmet.
No, those are hoods.
He's got his hood over his helmet.
I guess you can wear it over the headgear. But it's got the Southern Panthers logo on one side, WSP on the other.
Well, keep your eye out on that young man. A class of 2023 safety out of Lake Belton, number 5, Javian Wilcox. Jared, you're going to like this. Committed to Baylor last month.
Okay.
He's out here right now?
Yeah, number 5, right in the middle of the field for Lake Belton.
Deep safety.
Nice. There's a ball lofted to the far sideline. It's caught over there. Did he get his feet in? He did. That'll be a first down inside the 30, so zone 2 down there, knocking on the door. So I'm looking at Micah Hudson here. We go online. He's a 4-star recruit. They've got him as the number 7 recruit in Texas. So you're talking about a high-level recruit there, 6 foot, 186 pounds. Lake Belton. He's out of Temple, Texas, class of 2024. Looking at his offer list: Baylor, Cincinnati, Houston, Michigan State, Notre Dame. Let me keep going here. Ohio State, Ole Miss, Oregon, Pittsburgh, SMU, TCU, Texas A&M, Texas Tech, and UTSA. So what an offer list there for Hudson, and great to have him on the field here in the capital of 7-on-7 football. Texas Champions League. 2:28 left here before the end of this one. Good to have Coach Strelsky up here with us.
Jared, what's the score on this game? I'm trying to figure out what play I'm about to run here.
20-12.
It's 20-12. CG3 Cat up.
You need a pick six is what you need. Well, and even that wouldn't, because you can't get extra points on it.
Well, right now, Coach Givens, smart coach, one of the smartest coaches we got out here. Very, very passionate. I guarantee you he's waiting for the official to raise his hand for that 10-second count off and to get down to the 5. He is in no rush here.
Yeah.
We're bottom 50 of the game.
Yeah.
So he's no rush. He wouldn't mind using all 4 downs here inside the 15, the third quadrant. So let's see what he does. And right here, look, he's a way better coach than me, but everything's under 7 yards, and I'm outside the hash marks right now. Or I'm quick slants on my check downs.
Jared, we got to come up with a D1 training player of this game, and I think what we're going to try to do, Eric, is just if we can make announcements as we go, then we'll get them up here in the booth and hopefully get the bags down up to them as well. We sure appreciate D1 training for their sponsorship of this league play, Texas Champions League play. Drop back, pass across the middle, picked off. He thinks he's going to score. We'll see. He's already doing the Dion.
Well, is that a 7 or is that a 1?
Oh, is he hurt?
I hope. Is that 1?
Yes.
Is that Hudson? I hope that. Tell me he's not hurt. He's not hurt. I think he's playing.
What a terrific-looking athlete.
Well,
that is number 1. That's Micah Hudson. We just mentioned him.
Yeah, and
4-star recruit.
Jared, you got to pay attention to the new trends, man. That's that new dance. We just didn't pick it up in time. So.
Every time I try a new dance in my household, it's met with looks of disgust and angst. So
My question is, can D1 training teach us how to do that? That was
like a modified gritty almost, covering just like a mixed with the Dion high step.
Now, so what just happened is they just intercepted for a touchdown at 6 points.
Right. So
but
now
the ball goes to the other team, no extra point.
Right. So now it's 20.
That's a heartbreaker.
Yeah.
Now, me and Coach Gibbons just talked about that's what I had to go on the field and talk to him. He's like, oh, no extra points? He wanted the extra point. I said, unfortunately, it's the new rule. It just ended up paying off for him.
What's the thought there?
Well, look, here's the thought. I'm following suit with the state and national tournament.
No, yeah.
So.
But I'm saying, what is their thinking there? What do you think their thinking is?
You give up a pick 6, you're okay because you're up by 8. Right. Hey, let him run it back.
But keep talking, Coach.
And that's why you almost wondered, should he have gone down?
Well.
And not run it back. You get the 3 points, and then you get the ball back.
100%. And with that new rule there, and only a few people have picked it up, but unfortunately somebody just spilled the beans on it. So it wasn't going to be me. But that is kind of the thing that people have been talking about is there's a few people have figured that out. If you're in a position like that, and that's the first time I've seen it, take the 3, drop it, and then you get the ball back, and you win the ball game if you can go score.
Right.
So lesson learned there. And you give me a player gain, I'll go see if I can pull the kid.
Okay, you bet. So that's our final. Let me go to commercial break real quick, Jared. 20-12, big win there by CG3 Cat. Number 4 team in the state on the list. We'll be right back with more of Texas Champions League football on Look live streams right after this.
Big Bog